Record. We're going to start the recording. We're going to start the session up, guys. Hello, everybody. Right. Well, this is like a private meeting, man. Nobody's going to join. I just want to get you guys to understand my analysis, right? So that's what we're doing here, man. We're about to do a top-down analysis on how I trade the market, guys. Let me put my headphones on, so just in case, so you guys can hear me. Yeah. Put my AirPods in. Okay. So hopefully you guys can hear me, and you guys can hear me a lot better, right? Anyways, man. We're gonna share screen, man, and we're gonna hop right into these charts, man, today. So this is my top-down Bitcoin analysis, and this is how I was able to enter my trades off of my monthly resistance, right? And then this is how I was able to enter these trades, right? My entries off my weekly, off my monthly retesting, you know what I'm saying, to my exit points, to my weekly exit points, right? This is how I'm able to, accumulate these many pips, man. In the last couple of days, trading on the weekend, man. You know what time it is. And if you guys need a broker, yeah, I'm your boy. I can get you plugged in, man, with a broker with low spreads, minimum $10. Minimum $10 trading, guys. And minimum $10 deposit for trading. Low spreads, and you can trade on the weekends, Bitcoin with me. So, but before we trade Bitcoin, guys, I'm gonna have a risk management class right out. So that you guys have to pass that before we trade Bitcoin or any commodities or indexes, indices, things of that nature. Because guys, those type of like gold and US 30 and things like that, any metals, yeah, we gotta do a risk management class because they will wipe you guys' account out. And yeah, I'm about to teach you how to do a top-down analysis, and yeah, that's what it is, man. How I base my trades, right? And if you come into the course, right, you can understand and see what indicators I use and how I use them, right? Right. So let's get it, gang. Y'all know what time it is, man. We're gonna hop right into it. So we got Euro USD. We got Euro USD. Let me just cut some of these off, so we can see clear charts, guys. We want to see clear charts, man. Let me go through and remove all this nonsense, right? And I do not trade candles, guys. So I'm gonna do the three main, major pairs with you guys for the New York session, and these three you guys can focus on, for the week, right? Maybe we can get into a trade. So you guys are live here. Well, we can't. The market's not open yet, but maybe we can get into a trade and we can hold it and try to hold it for a week or so, guys. So like, that's what I do, man. I clear my charts, man, and I get ready for the week, right? All right, so this is how I do it, man. We're gonna do Euro USD, man. We're just gonna get hot right into it, guys. I'm sorry if I threw a couple people off, man, by me doing all this, and it's gonna get uploaded right to YouTube. But for my students, man, I give them a daily analysis, right, on the phone and on TradingView, of course, the charts. I get them a link, but I do all this free, guys, on my Discord, right? And I'll leave like a link below so that you guys can follow along and yeah, and probably get into some trades based off of the analysis, right? The bias, right? All right, let's get into it, man. So first off, man, you would go to TradingView, and plus you would look all this type of stuff up, man. So you would type it in just in case you don't know, guys, and you're totally new. Oh, hold on one second. Alrighty, guys. So that was my fault, man. My fault, guys. Man, it's ghosting here, dude. No, I'm just joking. But anyways, man, back to the charts, man. You would type everything up, right? They have a little technical analysis here, sell for euro, you know, and in TradingView, man, you know, you can come on here and you can make a free account, guys, or you can pay to get, you know, to access more things. But you can always come on here and you can look at different ideas, different traders' ideas. You know, you can subscribe to them. You can subscribe to me, right? All this knowledge out here is free, man. And if you guys don't have a single clue about Forex at all, try babypips.com, man. Babypips.com, man, they need an award, guys. They need an award. I'm gonna tell you that now. But yeah, we on the grind mode, and yeah, let's get it, y'all. So we're gonna do our top-down analysis, and we're gonna set these charts up, and we're gonna get you guys set up so that you guys can start setting these charts up, right? So for one, I'm gonna put my Bollinger Bands on because, you know, their actual connection on where price we want to go, and sometimes they are support and resistance, right? And so just so I can get a clearer view on what's going on, I like to use those, right? So I do like this area where, you know, the Bollinger Band is. So I also want to find an area where, you know, resistance price, you know, I want to find an area where it's resistance and support, right? So price once hit and it was resistance, and then price once hit and it was support, right? So we want to make our levels, you know, our monthly levels at strong points in the market, right? So we know that when the Bollinger Band hit here, it can still push up to where, you know, our last high was, right? So we want to do that. Then we need to find us a medium, a middle, right? So a middle where price was at, and it was, you know, support and resistance, right? Support, resistance, right? See a nice little trend going on right here, right by our 200 Bollinger Band, right? Then we want to find us a low, right? So we find us a low where price is what? Support and resistance, guys. So we find us a low where price is support and resistance, and then boom, we put our lines in, boom. Come over here. And then this supports our wicks and everything like that. So we know when we're in this zone, guys. And it'll separate us from our weekly one when we put our weekly lines up, right? All right, so boom. We want to draw these zones up, put us a little space, you know, just in case price might not reach the zone, but it might reach in that area, right? So that's why we put our boxes up. So hey, boom, that's just that, right? And like I said, we always look for support and resistance, support and resistance, support and resistance before we mark up, right? And then our zones take care of the wicks and things like that, right? As you can see, right? All right, boom. So that's how we doing it. So now, boom, we scale down to the weekly. And I don't want to make this like a boring video, guys. So I'm gonna try to like, I'm running through this, guys. I'm running through it, man. You know, any questions and things like that, you can leave in the comments, and then we can go from there so that I can get better at what I'm doing to where you guys can understand what's going on. But yeah, that's just how I'm gonna do that. So this is our tops. I mean, this is the weekly, right? So we want to do support and resistance. I mean, hey, support, resistance, right? That's a good little line right here, right? And you know what I'm saying? Our Bollinger Band, okay? We can use that as even more, you know, justification. So anyways, boom, we're gonna come right here. We're gonna look for some more support and resistance zones where price was at, price hit, and then it was either support and then it was either resistance. So boom, there go our second line, right? Now we got our second line in there, and then boom, we could do our third line, right? Do our third line. We can come down here, support and resistance right here. Boom. Price get down there, we know we in sell mode. We've been on grind mode. So I know like a lot of y'all like, man, the chart looking crazy, it's looking messy. So now we can hide that off. And then we can see our positions, right? We can see certain spots where price touched, and then it used it. You know, these zones were really strong, man. You got in for a strong sell right here, right? You know, even right here, it broke this zone. Boom, smooth. So it broke the next zone. So if you miss this first zone, you come here and wait. Price came through, broke the zone, came back, retested it, entry. Let's go. Y'all know how we trade. But I'm just telling y'all, man. That's just how the zones work, man. They nice, man. This one didn't get quite to it. So, we would make our imaginary box. We know. Hey, price never made a newer highs. All right. High, lower high. Okay. Came back up, did not touch the zone or even go try to pass the zone. Gap, trade it. Let's go. Right? Simple, man. I'm giving out free sauce, free game, man. That's the weekly. I'm done with that part, man. Then we drop down to our 4 hours. This is where I usually get my confirmations from, guys. So on Euro USD, we getting a push. We getting this push down to the downside, like we making this downward trend. We already passed this zone right here, right where it was resistance. It broke resistance. It's coming back up. It's retesting resistance right here, right now at this point, right? So what I like to do is I like to make 4-hour zones instead of lines. Now I can go to my high and make a zone, right? I can go to my low and make a zone, right? I can go to where price is at and make a zone, right? So now I got a top, a middle, and a bottom. Boom. This is where it gets, you know what I'm saying? And this is how I base my trades, guys. This is what I look for, man. And then I also look for patterns, guys. So I look for patterns, and that's how I trade, man. I do basic pattern trading, guys. But for you to determine, what's going on and where price is trying to go, right, is one or two things, man. When you're doing analysis, like I said, this is just my bias. This is just my opinion. But when you learn how price works, and after you learn that what price does, you start realizing that, oh, okay, price could do this or that, right? And so this is what by me just like knowing price and how it moves and how it works and operate, plus my indicators and how I use my indicators, guys, is all in all is just is my smart money strategy, right? That's my smart money strategy. That's what I'm going to teach you, and how to be a profitable trader, guys. So, and to understand, like, it's a lot with it, guys. We measure price, man. We measure how far price moves. A lot of stuff goes on with this, man. So, like I said, this is just my bias for right now. And yeah, my class is going to know if anything changes because I do a daily analysis, guys. And trust me, they work. The daily analysis, man, if you go back and you join the group and you look at all the daily analysis, like, you could have based every trade off of the daily analysis, guys. So this is how I do it, right? So anyway, back to our points, man. So I'm thinking since our stochastic is low, price is starting to push up. Stochastic is pushing price up, crosses over. Okay, boom. All right, that's deep. That's another session. We're just trying to figure out how to zone a zone and to find different trades, different areas, right? So what price could do is just like price could come up here, right? Boom, hit this zone, right? Disrespect this zone, right? And shoot out of this zone, right? We don't want to go in on that first entry. We want to trace back and then entry, right? So we want to see price do this. This is what we want to see price do before we would try to even go in. We want to see price shoot up, break through here, right? Come back, retest, right? And then you want to enter, right? Boom. Or we want to see experienced traders. We know, like, even if price want to go up, we want to see price do here, hit off here, right? We want to see price hit off here, right? Bounce back, right? Bounce back. Either shoot straight down, or we want to see it come through, bounce back, come out, retrace, right? And then we want to entry. We want to entry here, right? For a sale, right? But you know, me personally, smart money, since price haven't made any new uh lower lows yet. Me personally would want to see price bounce off here, come down, right? break through here, give us a pullback, and then give us indication of a sell, right? Because we don't want to be in this upwards trend going against it, right? Until we can understand, something. So me personally, I wouldn't get into no sales until after here. Even if this came up here and went down, because it can shoot back up, right? We know that because we're experienced traders, right? And the price want to, the market might want to collect liquidity, guys, and that's what will happen. We don't have any control over the market, but we want to play our zones and we want to play them safe. So then, like I said, we don't be greedy. We don't want to be greedy because at the end of the day, from here to this first take profit, that's 180. That's 180 pips right there, right? And if price wanted to just decide to go, that's first take profit, guys. So we don't got to be greedy. 190, 180 something. If price decide to get to here, then that's 1,000 some pips, guys. So you don't want to be greedy right there from that entry, right? Right there from that entry. Like I said, experienced traders would catch the double top and catch all that too as well. In which, how could you blame them, man? If you experience, you know, right? This could be a complete reversal, but we don't want to rush, and that could be 1,200 pips, man. So we don't want to rush, or we can wait and see this entry right here if it's going to be a buy, right? Because we don't need a rush, and we can go. All right, first profit 82 pips. First take profit. The second take profit 120 pips, right? Third take profit is 200 some pips, right? And then what if it wanted to get here? That's 300 some pips, guys. So, we don't rush anything, but we know for a fact if price get up to here, that's a new high. And then, this could be a total reverse up to here to this backside, right? And that would be our first take profit, right? And so what we do is here, you can scale down on your all the way to find an entry point, and that could be whatever, 15 minute, 5 minute, 1 minute. I don't know what you like to tend to trade off, but then you can come here and mark these zones up, guys. And if you want to, you're like, hey man, I don't want to miss out on all those pips to see, price is going to break through this certain point to come here. So then that's how I kind of trade, because it's like, I don't want to sit up and miss out on all these perfect entries when I could have been in on the entry. And then I could have held the trade until, whenever I wanted to. So like me, I draw me some zones up, man. And y'all know, man. Y'all know, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Anyways, man, I draw me some zones up. And then that same, that same thing applies, man. That same rule applies, man. So we wanted to either come here and boom, reject off here and shoot up, right? And shoot up, or we wanted to come here, disrespect it, come retest it and shoot down, and then for the first take profit, you get what I'm saying, all the way to that big. And if you see, certain patterns or whatever you see, then that's how you would base your bias. Now, hey, the market's going this way, right? Okay, so boom, that's top-down analysis, man. We're gonna just run through UJ and GU, because I know this thing ends in like 40 minutes, guys. So I don't want to be sitting here the whole time just dwelling on, one pair. And that's what we don't do, guys. We got to keep it pushing. A pair not doing something that you don't like, and then and it's not doing something you don't like, then let that go. Because the simple fact that hey, other things happen. And so yeah, let's get to it, man. Let's keep it pushing, guys. Okay. So same thing, man. We get here and we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna do a rundown really, really fast, guys. Because the market is opening and we're trying to get to our bag too. All right, so boom. Okay. Got our highest point. Okay. We got our middle point where price is now, right? And then we got our lowest point. Support and resistance, that's what we're looking for, guys. Support and resistance. So long as it gave it support and resistance, we can mark it on up, baby. Just to let y'all know if y'all, skipped or tuning in to see But yeah, this is what's going on, right? Boom. 1, 2. And just letting us know what zones we in, guys. So then we're gonna drop down to the weekly. Same thing. Yeah. And as you can see, man, price was really not consolidating, going up in this little mode, but you know, you got to look at it like, hey, you're gonna miss out on what 1,700 pips just because you know, price not moving that good on the weekly, or if you trading the weekly, or if you trading whatever the bigger time zones, you're gonna miss out on thousands of pips, right? You're gonna scale in, guys. That's where I get my scale in from. You're going to scale in, right? Okay. So now we're gonna drop our weekly zone. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna move through this swiftly, quickly. We're gonna get us a support and resistance. Boom. That's cool. Um, right? Price made a support and resistance. We know up there is our monthly time zone. We're just trying to find all our weekly time zone right now. And then come right here, we find support and resistance. Right up in here. Right. And that's just gonna be like basically like our wig zone since it's so close, since price is so tight right now. And then we're gonna come here and then boom, you know. Boom, that's how our weekly gonna be looking. Cause like I said, we just had this big shoot right here through the what's that, like the NFP? Probably, I don't know. This is probably, yeah, this week's back, so no, I'm not gonna sit there and say that. But anyways, man, this is our high, middle, and then our lowest, man. Our lowest points on UJ. So that's why I say it's all varied and it's all different. But like I said, I bet you if we go in and we break it down, you're gonna see that it's hitting. It's hitting. Like, look, it's hitting. So it had you in your range safely. So you know what was going on. You know how many pips it was. You know it's hitting, bro. It's hitting. And it's fact. You know, you can't change the 800 some pips. And you see your weekly. And you see, you know, your monthly. Right? And that's just no cap, guys. You see what's going on. I definitely can make those wicks a lot bigger. So, I mean, you know, I could definitely make the monthly. I could definitely make the monthly more into the price more, so we can see it and we can, you know, I made a little bitty boxes, guys. Yeah, don't do that. Make them so you can see them all the way down the next time frame. Okay, anyway, back to the 4 hour, man. This is what I basically base my trades off of. Now you see that you're in that zone, right? It came down to the monthly zone and then shot up. You know what I'm saying? And for how many pips? So you won't get it twisted. Yeah, 500 pips, guys. So that's how strong and that's how important analysis is. Because if you'd have had that monthly there already, you would have seen price came right here, and then you could have scaled in and got you a nice entry, right? Right. And some people know how I trade, but I'm gonna give a freebie out if you came this far. If you came this far, man, you would have knew. You would have knew. You would have knew. Yeah. So boom, and you would have managed to trade, and that's why we got the zone big enough. That's why we don't use Fibonacci. My zones are like 1 point wedge. Seen it again, failing to make what lower lows, guys. So we following a good trend. So even if you got in right here, just because you would have traded the gap, right? 400 pips, my baby. So yeah, that's what we do, man. And so, and then like I said, man, you would have came in, you could have trailed down to the 1 minute, so you could have found you an entry. Something simple. Simple. Right. Well, in a 1 minute, you know, y'all know how the 1 minute go. You're probably going back for years. But anyway, y'all starting to understand the flow, man. And then if y'all want to, you know, y'all could have came here to see what was going on with price, which y'all see that it was booty. In a 1 minute time frame, it was no scalp opportunities, man. It was just like, I mean, it's scalp opportunities, but market consolidating like that, you know, only 20 something pips, 30 pips, you feel me? So it really wasn't no real scalping strategy nowhere. You know what I'm saying? 45 pips. I mean, you can get in and get some money though. Don't get it twisted. You know, if you would have caught some of these out the gate like that, you know what I'm saying? 70, 80 pips. So don't get it twisted, guys. 70, 80 pips right there off that one bounce. So, you know, it just looked real smitty, guys. Look real smitty, and as you can see, the Bollinger Bands are tightening up, but we don't need that right now. We just trying to look to see what's going on, guys. And so, you know, either you pattern drawing out or you're gonna put you a nice zone right? And say, boom, price break here, or price break here. Right, put you some zones, man. Fall in love with zones, man. Get you some 1 minute zones going on, and then you can put where price is at. Boom. And so wait, you see like, hey, what's going on? Is it gonna disrespect this zone? This your 50, this your 100, and this your 0, nigga. Like, come on, man. And then that's the analysis, man. That's the bust down rolling, man. And then you can find your entry, man. Like I said, you want to get your bias off the 4 hour though. You know, get your bias off the 4 hour, off the 4 hour, and then you know, look, then, but anyway, yeah, you want to get your bias off the 4 hour. Oh, this is daily. Get your bias off the 4 hour, right? And then you can see, like, you'll be like, dang, okay. All right, right here. All right, now you see what price is doing now. You just got to come up here and see what price is doing. You know, I can't give y'all all the free sauce, man. No, I'm gonna give y'all some more free sauce if y'all came. Y'all paying attention, right? So then you would have seen this pattern right here. Boom, you see been it, just shooting up. Boom, right? You know, and so boom, you see this? You're like, okay, it's coming in that zone. It's coming in that zone. All right, what you think gonna happen next? It's all up to you and your bias, though. You know what I'm saying? Prices up here, you gotta, you know, it's so much that you gotta look at, guys. Just give me your free game, man, free notes, and just see what's going on, man. Price failing to make a higher high right here. So just see what's going on. It's failing to make a higher high. Last high was here. So just see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? It may go up. It may want to hit here. But, you know, let's see. You know, we just only developing the bias, guys. We don't really have the answers. We not God. We don't know exactly what price is going to do. But we now have an idea that it's close to here. It might want to hit here. You know what I'm saying? That's enough room to go down, right? And just shoot up. You know, you never know, right? And so we just develop our bias and we scale down to the 1 minute, and then we see what's going on, right? We see what's going on, right? And we see the stochastic high here. We're gonna see maybe a drop, and maybe it shoot to the upside, or if it failed to make a lower low, right? It failed to make a higher high. So let's see what's going on, right? Next one is GBP USD. We're gonna do the same thing, y'all. So we're gonna go into the monthly. We're gonna see what's going on. We're gonna come up here. We're gonna see where support and resistance. Right up in this area. Boom. And if we know that price break through here, it's still got a chance to make it to this Bollinger, right? Now we're gonna do support and resistance right here too. We're gonna put it like right here. Boom. Look, it's crossing over with the 200. We're gonna draw our, you know, our boxes on. And see, really, like these are major key levels, right? That already happened, so we really don't have to move these throughout the whole thing. So that's the beauty in it, right? We don't we gotta keep changing and that, like changing after every month or something. You feel? So you can keep up with everything, right? And then we're gonna scale down for the weekly. We're gonna scale down for the weekly, right? We're gonna get rid of these jokers. Scale down. We use pure price action and see how that shit went. You see how it went? Boom, drop, boom. Failed to make a new high, right? We got zones right here to see where it's not making a new high, right? Didn't make no new high. 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 Right? Boom, price came out here. We seen that it's on the monthly, this strong resistance. As you see, it held resistance and it came support. Came up through, retested resistance, right? And then shot up, right? Let's see how many pips that is. So I don't get it confused. It look little, right? It's 12. That's 12,000 pips plus. So don't get it twisted, man. Price went up from this zone. 1,400 pips, man. So stop playing with it. Stop playing with it. Learn how to mark your stuff up, man. Learn how to mark your stuff up. Bro. Anyway, so now we're gonna come over here. We're gonna come over here and we're gonna find some support and resistance. We're gonna see something like, all right, we see all that. See support, we see resistance. So that's a nice little weekly zone. But first off, we're not gonna use that. We're gonna use array. We don't want them all looking alike, right? We want them different. We want a horizontal array. If y'all was wondering what I'm using, horizontal array, boom. And you notice it's a different color from the other one so that I can see what's going on. We're gonna get us another one, support and resistance. I'm not getting both of these. My monthly resistance is very strong because it's in between all that good movement. And so we're gonna put it about right here, right? That's a good area. You see our price stay under it, that's a good gap. Price stay under it, that's a good gap. For our lowest point, we're gonna see price hit here 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is a nice weekly support for the weekly. And so now we got our little zones, man. We're gonna rock with that. We're not gonna try to go against that. That's our zones, man. We in there. Like, that's how we playing it. If anything above that, that's how we not playing. Look, boom, came off here at the 4 hour, like, made you or what? Y'all stayed around this long, I'm gonna give y'all a free game, man. So come join the squad and come eat. I just want y'all to eat. Once y'all understand what that price does stuff, it does it for a reason, then y'all gonna win. All right. All right. Nice little push. All right. And then we came into this channel and a nice little push down. How many pips? How many pips after it made our favorite shape? How many pips down? 400, man. How y'all not catching these pips? Price failed to make a new high. Price came, failed to make a new high, double top, pin needles, whatever y'all want to call it, and candles, and shot down, man. Look at them profits. Anyways, man, like I said, man, y'all want to learn more. Y'all want to learn more, man. That was 3 major pairs. Y'all want to learn more, man. Y'all already know what to do. Yeah, join the squad, man. SMSFX, man. I'll leave a link down below, man. If you want low spreads, man, I'm gonna leave the link down below. If you want a new broker, I'm gonna leave the link down below, guys. And like I said, I'll leave a few, profits that I've got down below too as well, so you can see it. And then, yeah, man. Peace, happiness, and love, man. SMSFX, man. You already know what time it is. Any questions y'all have, man, leave them in the description below. And yeah, this is what I'm finna do, man. I'm gonna do on Sunday. I'm gonna do an analysis on the main 3 pairs, and then we're gonna keep going from there, man. Y'all gonna look at my analysis and just be like, oh, okay, analysis is important. Analyzing the charts is important. That's the most important part in Forex instead of just trading and thinking about how much money you can make, man. And anyways, man, y'all need to do a proper risk management, man, so y'all can learn how to not be in these markets all year, all day, and trying to lose all y'all money, man. Y'all need to be disciplined and y'all need to be in these markets and y'all need to be knowledgeable so y'all can understand why price is doing something, not just getting lucky, guys. you know, measuring price zones and doing all that, man. So you will scale down to your 1 minute, you know what I'm saying? And then you will draw your zones up, man. So therefore, you know, what's your next move, right? You always want to be ahead of yourself like chess, man. If this was the last high, price failed to make a new one. It's just FYI, man. But it failed to make a new lower low. So you need to figure out what shapes you need to be looking for. You need to figure out some type of system so that you can find entry points, man. To break through here, be patient. If you break through here, be patient. Got pips, guys. You're gonna still catch. If you wait till it come down here, you're gonna still catch 30-something pips, right? And that's on a minute time frame, guys. That's not bad. If you wait to price break here, you're gonna catch 60-something pips, man. So just relax, guys. Have a plan. Let's get it, man. SMS FX, man. Yeah, like I said, I'm a mentor, man, but I really know what I'm doing. A lot of people won't even know how to do analysis. A lot of people don't know how to analyze the charts. And if they do, it don't make sense. This makes sense, dude. It lays on there for you how it makes sense. You know, you're going to know when you get to your zones easily. You know, I wish I had some examples, but until then, you know, you make other zones. You don't need a million lines. You don't need a million. You don't even need, you know, all the indicators and stuff. You don't need it. And it's facts, guys. You really do not need it. You don't even need candlesticks. But hey, like I said, I'll put the candlesticks on. Even if I do use candlesticks, I'm gonna make them all one color, guys, because I don't, you know, that's not, you know, I don't need it. I don't. So I will make them all white because I can tell a candlestick from whatever color it's gonna be, regardless, you know, what color it is, what color the width is, regardless. I don't know, right? So, right, that's a down candle, right? This is a green candle. This is a green candle, a conviction candle. You know, that's a strong conviction candle. Green candle could be red or green, right? Depending on where open and closed at. But I'll still be able to watch that as well, right? So you can't even use that, right? I can tell where a resistance zone is. Resistance, support. I can tell support. You know what I'm saying? I can tell, man. You know, resistance couldn't cross the. Come on, man. You don't need candles, bro. Like I said, I can go through this whole thing. Green candle, red doji, a green candle, right? A conviction candle, right? Oh, double tops, right? A dark cloud, red candle, right? I can tell red candle, green candle, red, uh, yeah, red stone, right? Butterfly, green, red, right? Green, red, green. We don't need the candles, guys. And we trade off patterns and shapes anyway. So I would have seen this coming, which you probably had no clue, right? Free game. That's my reversal. That's my reversal personally. Fell in to make a new high. Double tops here. Come on, man. I don't need the candles. I just want you guys to be aware of that, man. And yeah, it's your boy SMSFX, man. Come learn how to trade with your boy. I'm gonna have you in these markets. You're gonna be profitable, man. You're going to be profitable. All right, let's get it, gang.